wonderful Wednesday is here, second grade, and we gotta kick it off with none other than our flashcards. Here we go. Ah, R, and ow, ah, ooh, shun, or, ah, ow, oh, were, ah, I, ah, sure. Awesome job. Let's keep it going. What a wonderful Wednesday it is, second grade, and welcome back as we kick off our midway point of the week with reading. We're still focusing on that tricky vowel sound. Do we remember what it's called? When vowels go lazy, they say what kind of vowel sound? The sh. The schwa sound is when our vowels go lazy and change up their sound, but it makes it easier for us to read. So we're going to warm up with some of those words we looked at yesterday on that spelling list. So you've seen all these words before, and we're going to practice reading the vowels with their schwa sound. So first up in speed decoding, we've got, look, adult, someone who is older than 18. And then we have it, happen. If it took place, it happened. Happened. Awesome. Next one. It, drag in, drag in. Good job. What about this one? Same schwa sound. Rib in, and last one. We've got two. Be careful. Above something. Good job. So all these words have those vowels changing their sound to go lazy. So let's check out our new learning target, how we're going to keep working on our schwa sounds on this Wednesday. It says, I can match words with the schwa sound to their definition. So we are going to be playing another classic matching game today, this time working with schwa sound words. When we read those tricky schwa sounds, we're going to match the word to its definition. So we're playing a word and definition matching game today. So before we can get there, let's remind ourselves of that tricky schwa sound. What do you remember, awesome people? A and O. What schwa sound can A and O both make? We just saw it in practice. What sound? Exactly. And then what about E and O? They can make the same schwa sound. It's of course. Good job. So A and O can say and E and O can say These two groups of vowels can go lazy the same way and make the same sound. So what's that knowledge? Let's look at some more words. Without the clue, but you know, these A's are going to say their schwa sound. So what's the word? America. America. Good job. What about this word? Look, we have OU. We know that. Amount. Amount. How much you have is the amount. Exactly. Good job. Or E and O. If we see these vowels, sometimes we can try out their schwa sound. And read the word. Kitten, kitten. Or butt in that you have on your shirt. So E and O, even though they're different vowels, they went lazy the same way and said in both those words. Okay, schwa sound is really tricky, so we want to make sure to use it in practice to get it nice and strong in our brain. So we are going to start our schwa sound matching game, but we can't get there until we give ourselves a great break. So stand up with me. I hope you are on your feet and ready to move your body. Okay, which one of these chores would you choose to do? Would you prefer to pick up your toys? If so, you're going to do high jumps. You're going to jump as high as you can. Or do you prefer to clean the table? Like after dinner, do you prefer to clean the table? If so, you're going to do high knees for 5 seconds. Which chore would you rather do? Pick up your toys or clean the table? What's your choice? I think I would rather pick up my toys, so I'm going to do 5 high jumps. You got your pick? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Shake it out, shake it out. Awesome. Get the rest of your body moving. And then come and sit right back down in your seat as we get ready for our schwa matching game. And that can be found on page 9. So go ahead and find page 9 for your schwa matching game. So, like always, we have a group of pink words up top. We have a lot of pink words, and we have to match them directly in their definition. What words equal the same? So first, before we can start matching, we have to decode all these words to make sure we know what we're working with. So can you make sure you've got your eyes up here on the pink words? At the very first line. This first line, my friends, of schwa words are some brand new words we haven't seen so far. So on this first line, can you go ahead and underline B-E on every single one of these words? B-E. Just that first line, B-E. Underline it. Okay, second grade. So when all of these words, B-E, is sometimes pronounced different ways depending on who's saying the word or in what situation they're saying the word. So this first word we can say before, or we're saying E, the vowel's name, before. You are before me. But also, that E can say the schwa sound, before. You are before me. Before, before. Either way, whatever vowel sound you say for E, someone is going to understand what you're saying. So sometimes these words get tricky because people say before or before. The vowel's different, but you understand what word I'm talking about. You're just going to have to keep in the back of your mind that if you hear someone say before, it's still an E that it's being spelled with, because sometimes E can say the schwa sound. With all these tricky words that begin with B-E, sometimes people will say the schwa sound for E instead. So with that knowledge of sometimes saying E with it's schwa sound, can we read the rest of these words? So for each E, we're going to practice that schwa sound, Okay, are you ready to decode? Just that first line. We've got before, below, look, we have O, beside, vowel consonant E, next one, belong, behind, exactly, good job. Okay, great work reading these schwa E sounds. So now, can we take a look at this second line? The second line. Can you underline the A in every single word? Can you underline the A in each one of these words? That first A vowel. So in this second line, my friends, what sound is this A going to make? What schwa sound does A make? We know A will always make the schwa sound. So with every A that we underlined, that A is going to go lazy and say So knowing that, let's read this second line. Here we go. We've got adult, amount, above, apart, America. Good job. A schwa A in all of those words. Okay, very last line, our third line, my friend. Can you underline that last vowel in each of the words? O-N or E-N? Can you underline the last vowel in all of these words? Third line. So second grade. We talked about this yesterday. When we see O-N or E-N towards the end of a word, what's the schwa sound both vowels are going to make? O and E are going to say the same schwa sound. And what is that? All this vowel N ending has our vowel saying the schwa sound I. Okay, with that knowledge, let's go ahead and decode this last line of words. Are you ready? We've got cotton, button, kitten, children. Exactly. We said the I sound for each of these vowels. Okay, super scholars, you should now see a clue for each of these lines' schwa sound. For E, for A, I for O-N, and E-N. You have your perfect clues to practice those all on your own. Now that we've decoded, check, we are ready to match these words to their definition. So, are you ready on number one? Number one. What is our definition? What's our clue? It says, not together. So which one of these words means not together? Things have to be far, far, far apart. If things aren't together, they can be far apart. Exactly. Go ahead and write apart. Which vowel is saying the schwa sound? That A, good job. Okay, number 2. What is our clue? It says under. What's another word for under? If something's under the couch, you can also say it's It's below the couch. Underneath, it's below the couch. Awesome. Go ahead, write it in. What's our schwa vowel here? Which vowel said The E, exactly. That's our schwa vowel. Okay, number 3. What's our clue? A grown person. What was the word for a person older than 18? And grown person is adult. A grown person is a adult. And what vowel is saying the lazy schwa sound? Adult. Good job. Okay, we're moving on to number 4. What does it say? Our clue is small cat. Which one of these words talks about a baby cat? Kitten. A kitten is a small cat. Exactly. Which vowel said the schwa sound? Kitten. What's the schwa vowel? The E, because it said kitten. Okay, let's do one more all together. Number 5, last one. It says next to. This one might be hard. If you are standing next to someone, you can also say you're, what? Describe where you are. You're next to them. You're also You're next to them, just right next to them. Not before, you'd be in front. If you're next to them, you're beside them. If you're beside somebody, you're right next door to them. Beside. There we go. Awesome. Okay. What vowel was saying the schwa sound in beside? What's the schwa vowel? Our first E, beside. Good job, Super Scholars. Okay, this is where we are going to pause for right now today. So now you have the Super Scholar task to, of course, complete page 9. You are going to finish matching your pink words to their definitions. Remember, my friends, if you get stuck on one, skip it and come back at the end and see what words are left. So if you're having trouble with one, come back at the end, fill out all the words that you know, and then see which words were left over, and then see if that fits. That's a strategy for you to be independent in your work. So everybody's job is to finish page 9, matching all your words to the correct definition. Once you're done with page 9, Super Scholars, all I need from you today is to take a picture of your work. So I need you to make sure you're super accurate, taking your time to match the words correctly. So so you can take an awesome picture of page 9 with everything in its proper place. So, finish page 9, take that picture for me. Okay, let's get going.